Now we just made a little stop for a bathroom break. A pit stop, so to speak. No, I just run turnaround so we can get a video of this. That's our community center. It used to be our main transfer point for buses. But they didn't want all the drug addicts hanging around here, so they moved the bus transfer points to two different points in the city. One being, well, they're both at gas stations, basically, out in the middle of nowhere, where there's no stores or nothing. And there's really stupid places to have transfer points. But just to get the lowlifes away from the downtown core, that's what they did. Doesn't matter how difficult it makes it for everybody else. Supposedly we're modeled after the transit system in Victoria, which is ridiculous because there's, I don't know, maybe 250,000 people in Victoria. And we got, I think, maybe 35,000, including the little communities surrounded that they call incorporated into the city or whatever. But now we got these two transfer points out in the middle of nowhere. So what used to be a 15-minute bus ride, transfer here, and then another 15-minute bus ride to get to any of the major grocery stores, Walmart, half hour up to the other shopping area in town up in Muircroft Village, which I never go to. Now we got to take the bus. It's 15 minutes out to the transfer point. Then you got a 10 to 15 minute wait. And then you got a half hour trip back. That's 287 taxi. That's not the one I generally use. I used to use them because it was always ever only Beeline taxi here. Now we got the two. Well, we've had the two now for 10, 15 years. But I was using the 287 taxi once they started up because I didn't like the fact that Beeline had a monopoly for so many years. But then they started getting ridiculous, like you'd phone them for a taxi and they wouldn't show up for 45 minutes and stuff, which was ridiculous when you get two cab companies in a city this size. So I quit using them and I went back to Beeline. No patience, I guess. Okay, now the reason I stopped here, this is JJ's Pub. They call it that, but it's really a strip club. I'm on the road here, but this is one of the I would say it's a quieter road, but it generally is quieter, except the buses come down there sometimes. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go around and make a video of all these bad spots in town. I can't just use the video I got here now because I gotta say where it's at and describe it, kind of a thing. So I want to have a detailed report to send to the city. This is also a kind of a transfer point for the buses, but not really. We're going to turn around. Not really going anywhere today, just taking in a few of the sights. I know where I'm going to go. We got nothing to do and nowhere to be, so we're going to take a cruise out to Campbellton. Nowhere to go, nowhere to be, so we'll go out to Campbellton. Actually, I think it's called Holly Hills now. But it's where I used to live with my mom in the trailer before I moved into my camper. So we'll head out in that direction. Quite a long ways. I think it's about maybe 4 kilometers. No sidewalk. Oh yes, we were here a couple days ago, or maybe it was yesterday. I forget. Yeah, so we'll head in the direction of the old trailer park I used to live in an actual trailer, a house trailer. About 4 kilometers. We might get sidetracked and not go there, but you guys can't see it, but every time somebody stops for me, I give them a wave and a smile. Lack of a sidewalk on 16. And you know, that's really sad because this used to be the old highway before they built that new highway. Here I am on the road again. Holding up traffic. That's my new job. Ha ha ha. No, like I was saying before, I try and be very respectful of everybody. Try not to get in anybody's way. But I've got a right to travel as much as anybody else, and there's no need for me to be going through deep potholes and stuff when there's perfect good asphalt right next to it. The cars don't want to share the road too bad. Coming up beside you.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. See, like I say, be respectful of others. I wasn't trying to bully my way past them, but I know I'm going faster than them, and they're way behind me. I didn't want to be having to make them move farther on down the road, or not so much make them move, but make them feel like they have to move. I mean, we all got to share the space.